Good day to each and everyone. By the way, I am Aileen S. Martinez, a Eng300 student. This time, I will present to you a research study done by Manolis Koutousis and Constantina Malaria, which is entitled Teachers' Job Satisfaction, the Effect of Principals' Leadership and Decision-Making Style. To begin with, let me present to you the background of this study. In recent years, a complex series of reforms have been carried out in schools, which generate new ideas for all stakeholders. Research on school effectiveness indicates that teachers' job satisfaction is a factor which significantly affects many aspects of quality in education. It has been demonstrated that two factors which contribute significantly to the increase of teachers' job satisfaction. These are the principal's leadership style and the principal's decision-making style. The purpose of this paper is to examine the relationship between teachers' job satisfaction, leadership style, and decision-making style. A research, a research survey was conducted and data collected through a self-reported questionnaire. The questionnaire consisted of one demographic and three standard instruments and was completed by 156 teachers in Magnesia Prefecture, Greece. Next is the methods of the study. A quantitative survey was used in order to investigate the research questions. The first question is, what is the correlation between the principal's leadership style and the principal's decision-making style? Second, is there any correlation between teachers' job satisfaction and the principal's leadership style? Third, which dimensions of leadership styles affect more significantly teachers' job satisfaction? And last, what is the relationship between teachers' job satisfaction and the principal's decision-making style? In addition, a self-response questionnaire survey was designed to collect data from primary school teachers in Magnesia, Greece. Four questionnaires were used in this study. First is the self-designed demographic questionnaire. Second, the General Index of Job Satisfaction instrument. This can be rated on a 5-point Likert type scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Third, the multi-factor leadership questionnaire, which was selected to measure leadership style. This can be rated also on a 5-point Likert type scale ranging from not at all to very typical. MLQ asked the respondents about the leadership style of their principals according to the four categories of transformational leadership and the two categories of transactional leadership style. The fourth questionnaire used in this study is the general decision-making style, which was used to describe the teacher-perceived principal's decision-making style. The GDMS instrument comprises 5 decision-making styles. First is the rational, second, dependent, third, intuitive, fourth, spontaneous, and fifth, avoidant, with 5 items identified for each style and measured on a 5-point type scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The population of this study was all the teachers who work in primary schools in Magnesia. This questionnaire was administered to 240 teachers. Convenient sampling procedure was used. The return rate was 68%, which is the 156 teachers in all. The questionnaire was administered to the participants in person using the hand delivery mode in their natural setting. The purpose of this study was outlined in general. Anonymity was guaranteed and the participants were advised that participation was voluntary and that their answers would remain confidential and will only be used for academic purposes. Thus, they were encouraged to answer as honestly as possible. The statistical package for the Social Science or SPSS version 20 was used to analyze the responses to the questionnaires. The data were coded, entered into SPSS, cleaned for errors, and checked for missing data. Then the internal consistency of the overall scale was measured by Cronbach alpha coefficient. Next, descriptive analysis was used to describe the participants and the variables. Finally, process correlation and stepwise regression was used to address the research questions. Now, let us proceed to the results of this study. First, on the leadership styles. The following tables that I will be showing to you, tables 2, 3, and 4, report mean, standard deviations, skewness, and kurtosis in order to describe the characteristics of the variables. As you can see, Table 2 believe that their principles demonstrate both transformational and transactional leadership styles. Mean of transformational leadership style was the highest, followed by mean of transactional leadership style. Additionally, idealized influence was more often used by principals, followed by inspirational motivation, individualized consideration, and intellectual stimulation. Regarding the transactional leadership style, management by exception seems to be preferred, followed by contingent reward. Next is the decision-making styles. The table 3 suggests that principles demonstrate all 5 decision-making styles. Mean of rational decision-making style was the highest, followed by mean of dependent decision-making style, intuitive decision-making style, avoidant decision-making style, and then spontaneous decision-making style. Job satisfaction. Finally, Table 4 presents mean, standard deviation, kurtosis, and skewness for total job satisfaction. The results show that teachers feel satisfied by their job in schools as mean of total job satisfaction is higher than 3. Now, let us proceed to the discussion. As stated in the beginning of the paper, the purpose of this study was to examine the relationship between teachers' job satisfaction and principals' leadership and decision-making style. The descriptive analysis indicated that according to teachers' perceptions, principals in Greece exhibit both transformational and transactional leadership styles, with a slight tendency on transformational leadership practices and behavior. However, rational decision-making style is more frequently demonstrated. Finally, mean value of job satisfaction reveals that primary teachers in Magnesia are satisfied with their job. As a conclusion, the results of their study showed that leadership and decision-making styles vary across situations and individuals. It has not been suggested that one leadership style or one decision-making style is more appropriate than another in order to boost teachers' job satisfaction. The overall implication of their study is that principals could increase teachers' job satisfaction by using a combination of transformational and transactional leadership style, and by following primarily the rational decision-making style. They hope that the research will help school leaders act in a way that makes teachers feel happy with their job and become a starting point for further investigation on this topic in schools all over Greece. And these are the sample references used in their study. Thank you for listening. Again, I am Aileen S. Martinez. I'm an LLM student.